As your Minister of Congregational and Staff Care, and as part of Gables UCC's continuing commitment to being a welcoming, inclusive, supportive, and engaged community, particularly as it concerns mental health challenges, I wanted to take a few moments to offer some suggestions for navigating the coronavirus and the unique challenges that it presents. First of all, and most important, it's okay not to be okay during these uncertain times. None of us have ever lived through anything like this, and we're all trying to figure it out one day at a time. That being said, we need to learn to be kind to ourselves and offer ourselves the grace in knowing that we're doing the best that we can. I also recommend that we limit the exposure to all forms of media. The constant bombardment of news can be scary. Stay informed, but learn to disconnect before becoming overwhelmed. Many of us are crowded into our homes, spending more time with family and members than we're used to. And while much of this time could be spent playing games, learning to cook together, watching movies, and enjoying each other's company, we need to recognize that each of us probably needs some alone time and needs our own space. We need to recognize that we need to give each person the grace to be present or disconnect as they need to do in order to navigate this time. Here in Miami, we're blessed to be here during the spring. I want you to go outside and breathe in the fresh air as much as possible. For those of you who exercise, keep up your routine as much as possible. And for those of you like me who have never been good at exercising, it's time to get out there and walk. I'm sure many of our dogs could use a few rounds around the block. I can't emphasize enough the importance of staying connected with friends and family. In this time, we may need to find new ways of doing that. One of the things I've done is video chat with a friend of mine while we were having dinner. It's a way to stay connected and keep up to date, but actually see the other person rather than just texting or even a phone call. I think that we need that visual connectedness in this time, and now we have the technology to be able to do that. Finally, Gables UCC remains a supportive community for each of you, and we're here to help support you through this situation. With that in mind, I'll be starting an online support group where we can connect to one another as we share our suggestions for getting through this crisis. I anticipate that this will be an opportunity to share our experiences and our particular concerns, as well as specific activities we are engaging in to get through this time. These weekly meetings will be conducted on Zoom, beginning Tuesday, March 31st at 7 p.m. If you're interested in attending, please email me at lisal@gablesucc.org, and I'll make sure that you receive the link to join the meeting. Please join me as we come together to help each other navigate through these unprecedented events.